How about some new tools? This time another scan tool. Let's go check it out. Now if you watched my last tool video, you know I got a new Autel. This is an MS906 Max. This is a nice scan tool. I've been using it for a little while, but I wanted another scan tool. That's right, another one. This one I wanted topology, so what did I get? Oh, I didn't get an Autel, I got a Topdon, so let's check it out. Alright, this is the scan tool I ended up getting. This is the Topdon 1. This is one of their newer scan tools. This one has a 10.1 inch screen, so it's about the same size as the Autel there. It also has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, I think that's how you say it, and 8-core processor with 2.0 gigahertz speed on it. Scan tool comes in this nice fancy case. If we pop it open, it's actually a pretty nice case if you like keeping them in the cases. Of course, we got our actual scan tool there. So very beefy, has a nice kickstand like that is adjustable so it'll stay in different positions. But yeah, it feels pretty robust, so you can drop this a few times. Of course, we got instructions and a packing list. Nobody got time for that. I did go ahead and charge the battery, so the battery's fully charged, and updated it at least most of the way. We get our cool little VCI here. So this one is pretty cool in that it's a J2534 pass-through device. So allegedly you can hook this up to a computer, and if you have access to OE software, you could program computer modules on the vehicle. So that's a great plus for stuff like that. Let's see what kind of accessories we have. Alright, so in our little compartment here we got, oh, a cool little pair of gloves. Isn't that nice? And what do we have in here? Oh, it looks like, oh, we have a little extension cable here and a USB cable. So it's a USB A to C, looks like. So that's cool. It's nice they give you a little extension cable, although it's not very long, but I guess if you can't get that VCI in there, then that helps out. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so this looks like some voltage adapters, and I won't need that. Toss that aside. We got another USB cable, so this is a C to C USB cable, and this charges with a USB-C, by the way. And this feels like a charging block. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice. So a USB-C charger that has a very difficult little pop out there. Oh, let's see, what do we got here? It looks like 45 watts max. Really? That's a 45 watt charger? Well, that's what it looks like. Cool. Nice little accessory. Sometimes manufacturers will cheap out on stuff like that. But let's talk more about the actual scan tool. Now, this scan tool is going to have all the normal stuff you would expect on a high-end scan tool, like bi-directional controls, being able to initialize modules, things like that. It also will do some ECU coding depending on what vehicle, manufacturer you're working on. Of course, it's going to do live data, things like that. This thing does have some kind of funny IA assistant that is supposed to help you diagnose stuff. That'd be funny to check that out and see how good that is. It does have access to secure gateway modules, but of course you have to pay another fee for stuff like that. I think this one I can use auto auth with that, which is what I use with the Autel, so I'll have to see if I can add this to my account. That'd be great if I don't have to pay any more money. But yeah, Chrysler products, VWs, things like that have secure gateway modules, you're going to have to use or you're going to have to pay another subscription, and you have to keep these up to date in order to be able to access those secure gateway modules. So yeah, thanks manufacturers for doing that. It also supports the newer, faster protocols like CAN-FD and what's the other one? I can't think of it. What is it? Hang on one second. DOIP, Diagnostics over Internet Protocol. I couldn't remember that. So it has these newer protocols. The CAN-FD especially allows you to scan these newer vehicles that have that. Basically, it's a faster network and it allows more data to be transferred. So in that aspect, you know, it's definitely an improvement over some of the older scan tools. But the big thing on this one is it has topology. And this thing cost about $800. So to get topology at roughly $800 is really good. Now, of course, like all these scan tools, you have to have subscriptions. This one comes with 1 year of subscriptions, basically 1 year of a subscription update, so it updates everything on there. You don't have to pay for it after that. I think it's about $300 a year after the first year. But if you don't pay for it, then it's just a basic scan tool, and you will lose access to secure gateway modules. You will lose your topology, which is a big deal, and you will lose any ECU coding that you could possibly do on this. So, and I think the AI assistant goes away too. So you definitely would lose quite a few things on this scan tool if you don't keep the subscription up to date. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're buying stuff like this. Well, enough talking about it. Let's go scan a car. I happen to have this 2007 Accord sitting in the shop, so we can go ahead and scan it. This is the vehicle where I diagnosed running rough on a cold start. So if you haven't watched that video, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. But we can go ahead and fire up the scan tool and see what kind of codes, or you know, see what kind of modules, or even if it'll auto ID, all that stuff. I did clear the codes on this, so I'm not sure if there are any in there right now, but we can find out. All right, to power it up, we have a power button right here, and then under this little rubber cover that I popped off, we have a couple of USB ports. So we got an A there and a C there, so that's where you would charge it. But that just pops back in there, so we can fire it up. Just hold the button down. We should power up. All right, I got the VCI plugged into the data link connector. I did have to update that. So here's our tool. There's our main screen, main splash screen that you're going to get when you first fire it up. So this is where we're going to go for diagnostics. Right here, that's where you would update everything. So I did completely update the tool, so there shouldn't be any updates. The battery tester, I believe we have to buy a separate little tester in order to hook that up. So that feature is not going to be any good unless we buy the separate tool. There's a demo mode. Driver preferences, that would be for certain models where you can go in and update preferences on vehicles. Maintenance, this would be where we go to do certain things, reset oil and stuff like that. User info, that's going to be the settings for me. That's a little chat thing. I guess you can chat with somebody. The mall would be where you go to buy your secure gateway access. I think you go, if you VW or whatever, you think you can go there. But I do believe I can register this tool with AutoAuth, and I can use my account. And then library, we can go here to look up things, like if you want to look up DLCs or stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to diagnostics, and let's go ahead and scan this vehicle. So let's see if it'll auto ID. This is an older vehicle, a 07, so it may not. Honda was, you know, behind the curve when it comes to stuff like this. Oh, it looks like it did pick it up. All right, nice. All right, let's just do an auto scan of everything. So there's our topographical view. Of course, we haven't scanned it yet. And then I think if we hit here, we can go list, and that would be more of a normal style you'd be used to seeing on a scan tool. But we should be able to hit auto scan right here and scan everything. And then we do have a legend, it looks like right there. Blue unscanned, green would be normal, red fault detected, and gray no response. And it looks like down here, that's our different networks right there. So let's go ahead and scan it. Alright, we're all done scanning. So you can see this old car doesn't have all the fancy modules like lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control, things like that. But it's got a few modules, and we do have some codes in them. Now this topology that TopDon uses is supposed to be better, you know, supposed to be closer to what an OE scan tool would give you if they had it. Better than, you know, just a generic one that other scan tools might use. I do like the feature over here. If we click on an actual network, we can see it'll just highlight the modules on that network, which is pretty cool. And then if we tap anywhere else, it'll bring them all up. And let's see what kind of codes. Can we just click on it and give us a code? Oh yeah, pretty cool. It gives us the code immediately without having to go anywhere else. So we have a 92-2, a short, and our passenger airbag cutoff indicator. What do we have in our gauge control module? Lost comm with the multiplex control unit, a B1160. And over here in our body control module, we got more lost comms. So I think that was due to a bad battery, and that battery has been switched out. But that's what our topology looks like. I want to go in and let's look at some live data in our engine computer. See what our data stream looks like. Alright, there you go. So you can see the layout here. Looks very similar to other scan tools like my Autel, where we can scroll through. Alright, now I wonder if can we just pick these and it'll just show these? How do we do it? I don't know how to do it. Edit maybe? Sort? No, not sort. I don't know how to do this. Oh, it looks like, alright, so if we wanted to just bring those up, we click that, and if we want to view them all, we do that. Alright, that works. See if will it pop back? Alright, it remembers what we had, so we could pick others if necessary, so that's nice. Now what if we want to change like our MAF sensor? What if we want to change that to, I don't know, I want to change it to grams per second. Will it let me? Ah, look at that, change it to grams per second. Okay, that's nice, because a lot of times, you know, I want to keep all these in American, but I like that in grams per second. So alright, this works out pretty cool. I like this. I think maybe I'm gonna like this scan tool. And we shouldn't have any DTCs. No trouble codes in this one. What's it look like under active tests, inspection? Alright, here's where we can do some of these. So we want to turn our injectors off, stuff like that. Where can we go to like reset the PCM? Can we go here? Ah, right there. Alright, it's got everything I would need, at least like on this car. If I was going to look at it today, that's what I would want to see. So, alright, I like this little tool. Well, that was only one scan on one vehicle, and I didn't even use the bi-directional controls yet, but I'm liking what I see so far from the top down. I wish I didn't have to pay $299 a year to keep the topology on the tool, but I mean, everybody wants subscriptions nowadays, but it's still cheaper than the $500 that Autel wants, and that one doesn't even include topology. So in any event, if the video helped you out, you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.